The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 50 of your daily deck review. And yes, you heard me right. This is day number 50 of your daily deck review. 50 daily deck reviews. That's wild. And one other thing, before we get into the deck, is thanks for 200 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you. So, the deck of the day is the red MessyMod playing cards from Art of Play. With no further ado, let's take a look and see what we got. Here we have the red MessyMod playing cards here. It is a matte finished tuck box. There's a matte black finished tuck box here with some red and silver metallic accents all over it. Here we got the MessyMod like pattern here on the front, and it says MessyMod here. And then you got it's like a reversed, so it's like a reverse here on both sides here. With the pips here, you got the spade, the heart, the club, and the diamond there. And the diamond's the only one in silver. The silver metallic ink there. On the side, it says MessyMod. You got the club, and you got the diamond there. And it says Made in the USA. On the other side, it says Distributed and produced and distributed by Art of Play. And you got the heart and the spade there in that red metallic ink. On the bottom, it says Designed by Truff there. On the back, you got a little sneak peek of the back design there. On top, you got the seal here. And it's a square seal at the top. It starts as a square, then it rounds off towards the bottom here. And it has some red and black stripes on it. And it is a silver metallic like seal there. And it has the turf U there in the little black circle. Because if you look at the bottom here, and if we'll focus here, like the little turf logo there, has like the U has those little accents. And that's the same U in the sticker there. You got a little bit of more red metallic ink here on the tuck flap and a little bit of silver there. There's you got the little turf U there on the little tuck flap, and you get a little keyhole with some more red metallic ink there. We take the cards out. Oops. And take the cards out, and the inside of the tuck box is just that same matte black finish as you've seen on the outside of the tuck box. So nothing too crazy there, because it is all a matte black tuck box. Well, now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. Here we got the back design here, and this is a fully inked back design where there's no white borders on this one, so it's just a fully inked deck here, and it is a black background with some the red MessyMod logo like design pattern here, and it is a mirrored back design here. It's a mirrored back design, and it's black and red, and you got it says MessyMod here on both sides, and you got the same design that you kind of seen on the tuck box here, but it has the spade, the heart, the club, and the white diamond there. You got all these crazy different patterns here on it, and this is a fully ink. When I say this is a fully inked deck, the black goes all the way to the edges, so that means if you shuffle this enough, the edges and the corners can chip away here, and they would start turning a little white. But this deck has not been used yet, so there's no chipping yet in this deck. In the back design. Now for the cards you get with the deck. You get this one card here with a bunch of eyeballs on it and some hands. Here, and it says Original Fine Art Prints, MessyMod, messymod.com. And then you got a little ad card for Art of Play on the back. Signed, sealed, delivered, Art of Play. Epiphanies await, the curious minds. And then you got this red design here, a bunch of hearts here in red. And you got the art to play a little spade there. And you get two identical jokers, which both say Joker, Joker. And the jokers are in black and red. They're in the corners. And you got this abstract, like, Joker look here. It's hard, I can't even explain what the design is. It's just abstract. You got two of those. Now onto the custom ace of spades here. You got the ace of spades here with a bunch of different patterns in it. So you got a bunch of smaller like spades there, some stripes, some zigzags in there. And then we get to the rest of the spades here. And they're fully custom pips here. As you can see, that they're like this different shape. And they're half black and half black and white zigzags. And that design goes all the way throughout the rest of the spades here. And then we get to the jack, queen, and king of spades here. And they are like that same abstract art style as you've seen on the jokers here. So I can't really explain too much, but it is they're fully black. Like they're black with the red accents. That's the colorway, is black with red accents. And we get on to the diamond here. And you got a fully custom ace of diamonds here. And same concept as the ace of spades here. It has those patterns in it. It has 4 patterns in it. The stripes and the zigzags and the little stars and that little circle pattern there. And the same thing is you got the half red and white zigzags and for the diamonds, just like you've seen with the spades there. The half and half design. And went all the way through. And we get to the court cards, the jack, queen, and king of diamonds. And they're like the same, pretty much the same thing as the spades there. The red and black colorway there. And this abstract kind of look here. And we get to the clubs, the jack, queen, and king of clubs, the same thing. Pretty much like the same abstract faces there. In the red and black colorway. Then we get to the clubs here, the rest of the clubs, and they're in that same half black with the white and black zigzag shape. And that goes all the way throughout the spades. The clubs. Then we get to the custom ace of clubs here, and it has a bunch of patterns in it, just like all the other aces. You got the zigzags, the clubs, and the little stripes there. And then you get to the hearts, and you got those same exact hearts there, the court cards, the jack, queen, and king of hearts. They're the same as the other ones, the other court cards there. Just in that same abstract look. And then for the rest of the hearts here, you got the half red, and then you got the half red and white stripes, or zigzag pattern there. That goes through all the rest of the hearts. And then you got the custom heart here, which those different patterns. You got the little hearts there. And then you got the zigzags and the stripes, and you got polka dots. And for the last card here, you got a truff, I'll say truff. Could be saying that wrong, but add a little ad card here for truff. Brand design, truffcreative.com, and then you got find art print at messymod.com in the back design. Well, now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. I'll test the handling right after I pick up this card that went flying. The art to play ad card went flying. Stick that in the middle of the deck. First, we'll spring the deck. And this is a brand new deck. Has not been shuffled yet. So, we'll see how it fares. and it is a fully inked deck, so that it could be a thicker deck. Well, I am really impressed, because I have not shuffled this deck yet, and it springs like super easy. It feels like it's already broken in, so that's a bonus. I don't have to put too much pressure on the deck at all. That's a bonus. Now fan the cards. Nice smooth fans, no clumping, and they space out nice and evenly. And I know some of you are going to be bugged about that white card, the add card right there in the middle of the deck. But I leave it in there because I got to shuffle the deck with all the cards in it. Now for the Pharaoh. It did Pharaoh there, but it was a little tricky. You have to put a little bit of pressure into it, a little bit. Now onto the giant fan. A nice giant fan. A reverse Pharaoh. Oh yeah, Pharaoh's much better the reverse way. Now a fan of all the faces. Or giant fan of all the faces. And I gotta close it up before I drop them all. Because they almost all slid out because brand new deck, so they're still nice and slippery. Now onto the Riffle Shuffle or Bridge Shuffle. And I have to say, for a fully inked back design deck, this deck is really like thin. Like the stock and finish of these cards are like super thin. Usually they're like a little bit thicker with the more ink. The more ink, they're thicker cards, but these ones are really thin. Now onto some packet cuts. One-handed cut. Now the dribble of cards. I'm just amazed on how thin this stock of the deck is, because it already feels broken in before I even used it. So that's crazy. Now for that giant spread fan. And these cards are really slippery, so I gotta try not to drop them. And lastly, spread the cards. See how they look and feel. And I have to say, the cards look and feel amazing. The only thing is, I'm not too much of a fan of a fully inked back design here, like the black inked back designs here, because they can chip. But other than that, no complaints about this deck. It feels nice, feels fantastic, looks nice, and handles fantastic. Even if the cards are sliding out of my hands, no complaints. Well, this has been day 50 of your daily deck review. This has been the red MessyMod playing cards by Art of Play. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.